Greetings, my fellow freedom lovers, sovereign thinkers. This is the LL3 podcast. My name is Craig, transmitting from the beautiful swampy mangroves of South Florida. And today's date is Wednesday, October 16th, 2019. Yes, so everyone had a nice little extended weekend and all that, which is all well and good. Get a little bit more milder down here in the heart of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, along the New River. And speaking of Florida Carry Inc., just came out yesterday online at the Broward clerkofcourts.com. It's the reference to the lawsuit they had against Broward County, which is case number CAC 14-008532, subsection 14. The parentheses in there, okay? And as it reads here, Broward County's notice filing Broward County's proposed order on summary judgment and final judgment. Notice is hereby given that defendant Broward County hereby files its proposed order on summary judgment and final judgment and further states as follows. 1. On September 18, 2019, the court heard argument on defendant Broward County's motion for summary judgment and plaintiff Florida Carry Inc.'s cross motion for summary judgment. 2. At the September 18, 2019 hearing, the court instructed the parties to submit a proposed order. 3. The parties have been unable to reach agreement as to substance of the summary judgment order and final judgment. As such, Florida Carry will independently file its proposed order. 4. According to defendants, Broward County's proposed order on summary judgment and final judgment attached is hereto as Exhibit A. And it was respectfully submitted by Andrew J. Myers, Broward County attorney, and Rocio Blanco Garcia, who is the assistant county attorney. Interesting there. So I'm going to have to give him a little chit-chat on this, I'm just going to continue on. Certificate of service. I hereby certify that on the 15th day of October 2019, I electronically filed a true and correct copy of the foregoing document, and that service proposed via an email generated by the Florida Court's e-filing portal to counsel for plaintiffs Michael T. Davis and Bannock P. Cunha, who represents the law offices of Bannock P. Cunha, PA, which are based out of Miami. And it was by Rocio Blanco Garcia, who were considered the plaintiffs for Florida Carry. And I will continue on here. Broward County's proposed order of summary judgment and final judgment. This matter comes before the court on defendant Broward County's motion for summary judgment and plaintiff Florida Carry's cross motion for summary judgment. After the review of pleadings, summary judgment, evidence, and argument on the parties on September 18, 2019, the court denies the county's motion, grants plaintiff's cross motion for summary judgment, and enters final judgment, summary judgment in favor of the plaintiff. The court makes the following findings. And this is what it says here. 1. The court finds as a matter of law that Section 2-137.1e, Section 2-39e, and Section 22.5-9a, the of the Broward County ordinances are regulating firearms, ammunition, and components thereof, and are thus in conflict with and preempted by Section 790.33 Florida statutes. 2. The court finds as a matter of law that Section 2-2JJ definition of weapons conflicts with Section 239-2-39E, 22.5-9A, and 2-137.1E are at the very least creates an ambiguity. 3. The court finds as a matter of fact that the sworn deposition testimony of Michael Nackemacher, Chief Operating Officer of Broward County Aviation, indicates that the ordinance at issue regulate firearms. What does this have to do with the proposal they try to proclaim here, right? And of course, this is from the disagreement they have. And it says here, based on the party statement, that the evidence is undisputed and appropriate for summary judgment. These findings and all findings contained in the record of the September 18, 2019 summary judgment hearings are incorporated hereto, and is hereby ordered, adjudged, and decreed that 1. Broward County's motion for summary judgment is denied. 2. Florida Carrier's cross motion for summary judgment is granted. 3. Broward County is permanently enjoined from enforcing Section 2-137.1E, 2-39E, and Section 22.5-9A-V as it relates to firearms and ammunition components thereof, 790.33 subsection 3B Florida statute. The final judgment is hereby entered in favor of plaintiff Florida Carry. The court expressly reserved jurisdiction to determine the amount of attorney fees and costs, if any, to be awarded to the plaintiff as a prevailing party. Done and ordered in Chambers, Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida, this month 2019. It was done by Circuit Judge Carlos A. Rodriguez. Well. It's always like a problem, reaction, solution. The Halleck theory, they call it. After the horrific event at Marjory Stoneman Douglas, a lot of these counties try to file suit. They want to do regulations. Okay? Which breaches freedom of choice. Okay? And I gotta say, Florida Carry did their job. And the Broward County government failed the test. This is why you cannot, it's illegal to supersede preempt law and Article 1, Section 2 of the Florida Constitution. And just let the folks in Broward County know, including Bertha Henry, the administrator. All right, I remember when you defended one item to have us wanted to get a permit if you're a rallier, protester, picketer, petitioner, and leafleter. That was agenda item 38, and that was challenged on November 8th, 2011. And hopefully, you just proved one thing, Miss Henry, with all due respect. You contradicted the Broward County's resolution that was unanimously passed on May 6, 2003 on honoring people's rights. This was in reference to the U.S. Patriot Act, Domestic Security Enhancement Act, and the Florida Health Act. And if you look at the language in there, the Broward County Commissioners, I'm just paraphrasing, the dude does honor the U.S. Constitution's Bill of Rights and the Florida Constitution on protecting people's freedoms. And in that same document, one of the clauses does read, anyone's rights in Broward County gets violated, it's a violation to us all. There you go. I recommend you and the commissioners not appeal this case. If so, you'll be contradicting that resolution. And that's the damn truth. You can't do anything about it. And that is it. Just made this one brief. I thank everyone for listening. Plus, feel free to download and share throughout your social media networks. If you have any questions, comments, if you send something that's interesting I want to check out, whatever you do, please address your correspondence with decorum. And I'll see what I can do. Put this on these findings. You can find it at the Broward Courts, Broward County Court Division, CAC court case number CAC 14-00832. That would be subsection 14, but I'll put that in there. and you can look it for yourselves. And that is all. Once again, thank you for your time. Plus, always remember that demoniac resistance is healthy for the soul and can liberate humanity. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Keep on spreading the love. And may your guardian spirits be with you.